Have you ever heard someone say, "Potatoes make you fat, they're full of starch"? Or, on the contrary, someone else might say, "Potatoes are a golden food for weight loss. They keep you full and are low in calories." So, who's right, after all? The answer is both. Potatoes can be your friendly ally, helping you stay in shape, feel full longer, and support heart health. But they can also turn into a traitor, spiking your blood sugar and piling up belly fat fast. It all depends on how you eat them. Because potatoes are actually one of the healthiest foods on the planet, but once they pass through human hands, they're often transformed into French fries, buttery mashed potatoes, or high-calorie fast food dishes. So today, I'm going to help you clear the name of potatoes and show you the right and healthiest ways to eat them, so you can make the most of their amazing nutritional benefits without worrying about weight gain or blood sugar spikes. Let's get started. Before we talk about how to eat potatoes the right way, I want you to understand what's really inside them. Because many people think potatoes equals starch, and that immediately sounds bad. But that's actually a huge misconception. 1. Potatoes are not just starch. A medium-sized potato, about 150 grams, contains only around 110 calories, which is actually less than a bowl of white rice. But what makes potatoes special is that they're packed with far more micronutrients than most other starchy foods. Specifically, potatoes contain vitamin C, boosts immunity and acts as a powerful antioxidant. A medium potato can provide about 45% of your daily vitamin C needs. Vitamin B6 supports energy metabolism and nervous system function. Potassium helps regulate blood pressure even more than bananas. Fiber, especially when you eat the skin. Antioxidants like polyphenols and flavonoids, which help reduce inflammation and support heart health. Moreover, potatoes contain something fascinating that few people know about: resistant starch. This type of starch isn't absorbed in the small intestine, but travels straight to the large intestine, where it becomes food for your gut's good bacteria. When those bacteria digest resistant starch, they produce butyrate, a fatty acid that helps reduce inflammation, protect the intestinal lining, and regulate blood sugar levels. In other words, potatoes can both feed your gut microbiome and support healthy weight management, if you eat them the right way. 2. Why potatoes got a bad reputation. Potatoes have long been labeled as fattening, lazy people's food, and even made it onto many foods to avoid when dieting lists. The reason? It's not the potatoes themselves, it's how people prepare and eat them. Just think about it. At fast food restaurants, potatoes usually come with burgers, fried chicken, and soda. The ultimate weight gain trio. Number 4. On top of that, potatoes are often deep fried at high temperatures, which destroys most of their vitamins and produces acrylamide, a compound that may increase cancer risk with long-term consumption. Simply put, natural potatoes are angels, but once they're fried, salted, and covered in cheese, they turn into devils. 1. Deep frying, the biggest culprit. When potatoes are fried at high temperatures above 120 degrees Celsius, divided by 250 degrees Fahrenheit, the starches and sugars react with an amino acid called asparagine, forming acrylamide, a compound that can be carcinogenic when consumed in large amounts. 2. Pairing with salt, cheese, butter, and sauces. Another common mistake is being addicted to toppings. Did you know that just adding a bit of butter and cheese to mashed potatoes can triple the amount of saturated fat? And adding extra salt to make it tastier can easily push your sodium intake above the daily recommended limit, raising your blood pressure. 3. Peeling off all the skin. Potato skin contains most of the fiber, vitamin C, and antioxidants, yet many people peel it off, thinking it's dirty or doesn't taste good. The result? You lose 30–40% of the potato's nutritional value. If you wash them thoroughly and cook them properly, eating potatoes with the skin on is not only safe but also highly beneficial. 4. Eating hot. Mashed potatoes. When you mash potatoes until smooth or eat them while they're still hot, their glycemic index, GI, shoots up, meaning your blood sugar rises much faster. On the other hand, when potatoes cool down after cooking, their resistant starch content increases, which helps regulate blood sugar levels. So, yes, eating cooled potatoes is actually healthier than eating them piping hot. 5. Eating too many at once. Even though potatoes are healthy, eating too many can still overload your body with carbs. A medium potato contains about 26 grams of carbohydrates, roughly the same as half a bowl of rice. If you eat 3–4 potatoes in one meal, that's way more carbs than your body needs, and the excess can easily turn into fat if you're not active enough. So remember, potatoes aren't the problem, your eating habits are. They only become a traitor to your health when you eat them the wrong way. After hearing all about the sins of eating potatoes the wrong way, you're probably wondering, so then, what's the right way to eat them? Great question. Now, let me show you the science-backed way to enjoy potatoes, so you can savor your favorite food and maintain a healthy body at the same time. 1. Choose the right type of potato. Not all potatoes are created equal. Red or purple potatoes are the best choice if you want to control blood sugar. They contain anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation, protect blood vessels, and have a lower glycemic index, GI, than white potatoes. Yellow potatoes are also a great option, especially if you prefer a richer, creamier flavor but still want to keep your starch intake moderate. Avoid sprouted or green-skinned potatoes, as they produce solanine, a natural toxin that can cause nausea, headaches, and, in severe cases, poisoning. In short, healthy potato plus no sprouts plus no green skin equals your first win for good health. 2. Keep the skin on. Don't waste those precious nutrients. One of the most common mistakes when cooking potatoes is peeling off all the skin. But that thin layer actually contains soluble and insoluble fiber, which support healthy digestion, vitamin C and polyphenols, powerful antioxidants that help slow down cellular aging, minerals like iron, potassium, and magnesium, most of which are concentrated just beneath the skin. All you need to do is scrub them well with a soft brush or soak them in diluted salt water for 10 minutes, then boil, steam, or bake them with the skin on. It's safe and delicious. In fact, several studies show that eating potatoes with their skin helps reduce post-meal blood sugar spikes compared to peeled potatoes. 3. Cooking method, the ultimate game changer. Here's the most important secret. It all comes down to how you cook your potatoes. Because the very same potato can have completely different effects on your body, depending on the way you prepare it. Method 1. Boil or steam, then cool, the best way for weight loss. When you boil or steam potatoes and then let them cool completely, their resistant starch content increases significantly. This special type of starch isn't fully absorbed by the body, feeds your gut's good bacteria, helps you feel full longer and reduces cravings, lowers blood sugar levels after meals. For example, if you boil potatoes today, store them in the fridge overnight, and eat them the next day, even if you gently reheat them, the amount of resistant starch can increase 2–3 times compared to freshly cooked potatoes. That's why cold potato salad is actually one of the healthiest dishes on the planet. Method 2. Oven baking, flavorful and low in oil. If you love that soft, creamy inside with a slightly crisp skin, baking whole potatoes, with the skin on, at around 200 degrees Celsius, about 400 degrees Fahrenheit, for 35–40 minutes is the perfect choice. Baking helps preserve most of the vitamins and minerals without the need for frying oil. Pro tip: brush a thin layer of extra virgin olive oil on the skin before baking. It keeps the potatoes from drying out and adds a dose of heart-healthy fats. Method 3. Air fryer, crispy fries the healthy way. If you're addicted to that crispy, crunchy texture, the air fryer is your best friend. It can cut down 70–80% of the oil compared to traditional deep frying. Simply toss your potato slices with a bit of olive oil, add natural seasonings like black pepper, paprika, and garlic powder, then air fry for about 15 minutes, perfectly crispy, delicious, and still healthy. 4. Pair potatoes with protein and healthy fats. Potatoes are a great source of healthy carbs, but they shouldn't be eaten alone. The secret to keeping your blood sugar stable and staying full longer is smart pairing. For example, potatoes plus boiled eggs, potatoes plus grilled salmon, potatoes plus avocado or yogurt. When combined with protein or healthy fats, the absorption of carbohydrates slows down, helping stabilize blood sugar and keeping your energy levels steady for hours. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that when potatoes are eaten together with protein, post-meal blood sugar levels drop by an average of 35% compared to eating potatoes alone. That's why the golden formula is potatoes plus protein plus healthy fats equals the perfect balanced combo. 5. Watch your portion size. There's no such thing as a good or bad food. The real issue is overeating. According to nutrition guidelines from Harvard Health, a healthy potato portion for adults is 1 medium potato, 100–150 grams per meal. 2–3 times per week is ideal. If you're physically active or exercise regularly, you can increase it to 4–5 times per week, since your body needs extra carbs to replenish muscle energy. But if you have a more sedentary lifestyle, twice a week is enough to enjoy all the benefits without worrying about weight gain. 6. Eating cooled potatoes helps control weight. Here's a little-known tip. Cold potatoes are better for weight loss than hot ones. Sounds strange, right? But when potatoes cool down after cooking, part of their starch turns into resistant starch, a type that isn't digested in the small intestine but travels to the large intestine, where it feeds your good gut bacteria. The results? You feel full longer. You absorb fewer calories. Your blood sugar stays more stable. Many nutrition experts call this phenomenon the magic of cooling potatoes. So, if possible, boil your potatoes in the evening. Let them cool in the fridge overnight, and enjoy them the next morning with a salad or some eggs. Delicious and smart. Now, let me share with you 5 super healthy potato dishes, easy to make, delicious, and perfect for any goal, whether it's weight loss or simply clean eating. Dish 1. Mediterranean-style cold potato salad. Boil red or yellow potatoes, let them cool, then cut into cubes. Mix with tuna, boiled eggs, cherry tomatoes, red onion, olives, and a drizzle of extra virgin olive oil. Add a touch of fresh lemon juice, salt, and pepper. A perfectly balanced meal with carbs plus protein plus healthy fats, great for heart health and weight management. Dish 2. Roasted potatoes with rosemary and garlic, skin on. Cut the potatoes in half. Brush with olive oil, and sprinkle with dried rosemary, minced garlic, and black pepper. Bake at 200 degrees Celsius, about 400 degrees Fahrenheit, for 40 minutes. The result? Wonderfully aromatic potatoes, crispy on the outside, soft on the inside, light to eat, and great for both heart health and digestion. Dish 3. Healthy mashed potatoes. Everyone loves mashed potatoes, but skip the butter and heavy cream. Instead, use plant-based milk, like almond or oat milk, and a bit of olive oil. Top with chopped green onions and a sprinkle of black pepper, creamy, flavorful, and much lower in calories. Dish 4. Air fryer potato wedges. Cut potatoes into wedges, toss with olive oil, black pepper, paprika, and a pinch of Himalayan salt. Air fry for about 15 minutes. The result? Crispy, fragrant, and oil-free wedges that retain all the natural nutrients. Dish 5. Potato, egg, avocado breakfast. Boil potatoes, let them cool, then slice and pan-sear lightly with butter or olive oil. Add a sunny-side-up egg and a few slices of ripe avocado. Simple, quick, and in just 5 minutes, you've got a nourishing breakfast that keeps you full until noon. So today, you and I have officially cleared the name of potatoes. In fact, potatoes aren't the bad guys people often think they are. If you choose the right type. Potatoes can keep you full longer and help control your weight, lower blood sugar levels, provide essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber, and even nourish the good bacteria in your gut. But don't forget, there's no healthy food if you eat it the wrong way. So next time you enjoy potatoes, remember to boil or bake them instead of frying. Keep the skin on. Pair them with protein and healthy fats. And if possible, let them cool before eating. I believe that just this small change can make a big difference in your energy, your skin, and even your weight.